epoch. Metamorphosis. school, your loving Lord, may it come and with us stay, drawing us in love and unity by the love received from you. On the school, your loving Lord, may it come each day anew. On the school, your giving Lord, may it turn and never flow. On the school, your giving Lord, on the school, your wealth bestow, filling all our hopes and wishes, Lord, in the way you know is best. On the school, your giving Lord, may it come and with us rest.
इस घर पर आशीष दे इस घर पर प्रभु, इस घर पर आशीष दे सदा सर्वदा प्रभु। दे आनंद खुशियाँ शांति तू, भर दे उनके हृदय प्रेम से तू। इस घर पर आशीष दे, बरसा अपनी आशीष प्रभु। इस घर
dignitaries with a roaring applause. An inaugural ceremony makes the official start. Beginning is symbolically done by the cutting of ribbon. I kindly request Reverend Fathers and Sisters to proceed to the new block to commence the inauguration blessings prayers. Respected gathering, now the dignitaries and the guests are proceeding for the blessings and inauguration of the school building. We request all of you present here to join in for the inaugural prayers wherever you are seated.
I request His Lordship to do the honors of cutting the ribbon. I request the gathering to give a loud applause. Yes, school is a building which has 4 walls with tomorrow inside. May this seat of His grace to Sir Bruce Daniel to conduct the inaugural prayers.
Hello. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, be God, the source of all wisdom, Christ the Lord, His Word incarnate, and the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth, be with you all. Yes. The all-knowing God, who is Lord, moves us in many ways to deepen the knowledge of His which revealed completely when for our sake the Word was made flesh. All disciples, all disciplines, sciences, and teaching about the world and about human life that we pursue must have their final purpose to bring us to knowledge of the truth and the worship of the true God. Today we ask God's blessing on the center of seeking, learning, and teaching what is true. We ask those entrusted with the education of children or young people in this institution may teach the students how to join the discoveries of human wisdom with the truth of the gospel, so that they will be able to keep the true faith and live up to it in their lives. We ask also that the students will find in their teachers the image of Christ, so that enriched with both human and divine learning, they will in turn be able and ready to enlighten and assist others. We shall listen to the word of God.
Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus went up the mountain, and after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, "You are the salt of the earth, but if salt loses its taste, with what can it be seasoned? It is no longer good for anything, but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. A city set on a mountain cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and then put it under a bushel basket. It is set on a lampstand, where it gives light to all in the house. Just so, your light must shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your heavenly Father." The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Let your response be, Lord, you have the words of eternal life.
Lord, you have words of eternal life.
The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. The decree of the Lord is trustworthy, giving wisdom to the simple. Your response,
Lord, you have words of eternal life.
the precepts of the Lord are right, is clear, enlightening. Your response,
Lord, you have words of eternal life.
the fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are true, all of them.
Words of eternal life.
Though your servant is careful of them, very diligent in keeping them, yet who can detect?
Lord, you have the words of eternal life.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Let us then call on God's blessing, so that we may come to know and to follow in our lives all that is true, all that is right. Let us pray. Lord our God,
Lord our God, you have showered us with such a great love that we are called and truly are your children. Help us to use what we learn in order to pursue our Christian calling more clearly and to live it more fully. For this we pray our response, Lord, hear our prayer. In Christ your Son, you gave us the model of your new creation. As we advance in wisdom, age, and grace, grant that as we advance in our courses of study, we may also grow through your grace. A response.
Lord, hear our prayer.
In your providence, you made mutual cooperation the means of your human development. Grant that all those charged with our instruction may also teach us to work for the common good. A response.
Lord, hear our prayer.
You are the author and the guardian of human dignity. Grant that the benefits of sound education may quickly be extended to all the peoples of the world. A response.
Lord, hear our prayer.
Lord God Almighty, in your kindness hear our prayers. We dedicate this building to the education of youth, to the progress of sciences and learning. Make it become a center where students and teachers imbue with the words of truth, will search for wisdom that guides the Christian life, and strive wholeheartedly to stand by Christ as a teacher, who lives and reigns forever and ever.
Amen.
May the all-knowing God, who is Lord, show us his ways. May Christ's eternal wisdom teach us the words of truth. May the Holy Spirit, the blessed light, always enlighten our minds, so that we may learn what is right and good, and in our actions carry out what we have learned. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
And may the blessing of Almighty God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit come upon you and remain with you forever.
Amen.
प्रभु तुला आशीर्वाद देवो, तुझे संरक्षण करो, त्याचा मुख प्रकाश पाडो, तुझ्यावर कृपा करो. परमेश्वर त्याचे मुख तुझ्या दिशेने करो, व तुला शांती देवो.
तुला आशीर्वाद देव, तुझे संरक्षण करो, त्याचा मुख प्रकाश पाडो, तुझ्यावर कृपा करो. परमेश्वर त्याचे मुख तुझ्या दिशेने करो, व तुला शांती देवो.
तुझ्या हजार पिढ्यांपर्यंत तुझे घराणे, तुझी लेकरी, त्यांची लेकरी आणि त्यांची लेकरी. प्रभू तुझा मार्ग होवो, तुझा आधार, तुझा रक्षक, त्याचा हात सो. तुझ्यावर प्रभू आहे, तुझ्या साथी.
There will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the house, there will be order in the nation. If there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Yes, a lamp does not speak. It introduces itself through its light. The lamps are different, but the light is same. One matter, one energy, one light mind, endlessly emanating all things. I request His Lordship, Right Reverend Bishop Lourdes Daniel, Shri Rupesh Surana Sir, Reverend Sister Nikesh, Reverend Sister Rose Kote, Reverend Father Dilip, symbol of divine presence.
बरोबर आहे, इथंच लाव, इथं राहू दे.
Gathered here to extend your hands towards the light and take in the blessings. Thank you, honorable dignitaries.
I am proud to excel. Greatness is not found in possession, power, prestige, and position. It is discovered in humility, goodness, and service. One such great personality, holy, pleasant, and enlightening personality is none other than Right Reverend Bishop Lourdes Daniel, the Bishop of Nashik Diocese. We appreciate your guidance and encouragement and thank you for accepting our invitation to preside over this inaugural function. I now invite Ms. Sheetal to introduce our Reverend Bishop.
प्रिय पालक बंधू भगिनींनो, विद्यार्थी मित्र मैत्रिणींनो, आज नेवासा तालुक्यातील हंडीनिमगाव या छोट्याशा गावात सेंट जोसेफ हायर सेकंडरी स्कूलचा उद्घाटन समारंभ व प्रथम वार्षिक स्नेह संमेलनानिमित्त प्रमुख पाहुणे म्हणून लाभले आहेत नाशिक धर्म प्रांताचे मेंढपाळ आदरणीय डॉक्टर बिशप लुर्ड्स डॅनियल. स्वामींचा परिचय करून देणे मी माझे आद्य कर्तव्य मानते. स्वामींना प्रभू सेवेची हाक आली म्हणून त्यांनी धर्मगुरू होण्याचा निर्णय घेतला व परमपूज्य पोप बेनेडिक्ट 16वे यांनी त्यांची नाशिक धर्म प्रांताचे स्वतंत्र बिशप म्हणून नियुक्ती केली. असे महान व्यक्तिमत्व आपल्याला आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख पाहुणे म्हणून लाभले याचा आम्हाला सार्थ अभिमान आहे. म्हणून त्यांचा सत्कार करणे हे आम्ही आमचे भाग्य.
Nikesh to felicitate Reverend Bishop Lourdes.
was supposed to be present for this function is Sri Arun Anankar, Additional Collector, Nashik. We are glad to inform you Sri Arun Anankar is appointed as a Special Secretary to the Governor of His best wishes to all of us. Thank you, sir, for your support and concern to our institute. We take this opportunity to wish you success in your new responsibility.
If your actions can inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. It is with delightsome heart, desire to be with Jesus in prayer is an investment to be guided by the Spirit of God and to follow the virtues of our foundress, Blessed Brigida Morello, are her spiritual spectrum of life. She is a woman of prayer, understanding, patience, and kindness towards all. I request Sister Floropia, our principal, to felicitate our provincial.
Successful people do not vary in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their goal. She is dynamic and versatile as an educator and now as the Vice Provincial and Councillor of Education. She lives as an example of hard work and resilience. She is a good orator and a dedicated educator. I request Sister Pius, Superior Jnanamata Convent, to felicitate our Vice Provincial, Sister Rose. Thank you, Sister Pius.
The Block Education Officer, Mr. Shivaji Karat sir, and support is really appreciated. I now request Sister Floropia to honor the dignitaries.
I also request Sister Rose to felicitate Mr. Sandeep Kamble and Mr. Surendra Kamble, from whom we acquired this beautiful land.
Act done to express concern, availability, and support is to be recognized as well as rewarded, and so to felicitate the dedicated work of our architect, Mr. Prashant Nate, our civil engineer and contractor, Mr. Kailash Patil, Mr. Jay Prakash Nair, electrical engineer, supervisor, Mr. Amjit Patel, Mr. Ishwar Unali, Mr. Samir, and Mr. Pramod. I request our provincial superior and vice provincial to do the honors. Thank you, sisters,
for all the hard work, planning and implementing today's program. I request Sister Nikesh to felicitate our dear principal, Sister Floropia.
Right Reverend Lutz Daniel, Bishop of the Diocese of Nasik, Tahsildar Sir, Block Education Officer, all the galaxy of dignitaries, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, media personals, all are invited guests, staff, students, and you, my dear parents, to this august gathering. Your coming in large numbers has given an assent to this evening celebration. The motto of the school, explore, engage, empower in the light, is just like a prism which reflects the sunlight into many colors of the rainbow, yet collectively connects the school fraternity to that creative force which we all call the divine light of wisdom. Today is a dual celebration, the blessing and inauguration of the school building and the first annual epoch of St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, Handinimgaon. The glint performance will unfold to you an arena of efforts, sheer hard work, focused dedication and commitments of many hands, minds and hearts. This evening, I especially thank the Divine Hand who led us all through these years. I thank the then Provincial Superior, Sister Kusum, and the team who initiated this project by purchasing a plot of land, and today it has become a reality. Let me also take this opportunity to applaud the untiring efforts of our sisters Alice Anthony, Lissa, Sally Augustine, Sukaran Rebello and Sheedal, who took the lead at the initial stage of this project. I extend my sincere thanks and appreciation to Sister Floropia, the principal, sisters and staff for their tireless effort to bring up this event with an extraordinary commitment. I am elated to see the host of obliging guests, enthusiastic parents and benefactors who will witness a veritable fest in superlatives, best of abilities, greatest of zeal and purest of gusto, to bring out the theme Metamorphosis, the first annual epoch. Once again, a warm welcome to you for the unfolding of this joyous celebration, the legacy of divine light. Happy watching. May God bless us.
Thank you, sister, for your words of welcome. Real education cannot be measured in any tangible ways. It's a time for us to pause and turn around.
Milestone of an academic year. I would consider it a tremendous honor to present St. Joseph Higher Secondary School report for the academic year 2022 to 23. St. Joseph Higher Secondary School is a self-financed Christian minority co-educational institution run by Ursuline Sisters of Mary Immaculate, founded by Blessed Brigida Morello. The school is under the religious jurisdiction of the Catholic Bishop of Nasik Diocese. The foundation stone was laid on 13th October 2020 in the presence of Provincial Superior Sister Nikesh. St. Joseph Higher Secondary School started on 15 June 2022, functioning from nursery to grade 4. The first student registered was Master Archit Kale. From 7 June to 14 June, we've had an orientation program for the staff conducted by Dr. Sashi Gaikwad. The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we learn to let go of yesterday. On the first day of school was decorated to welcome the students for the new academic year. The students adjusted quickly to the school atmosphere after the long home study during pandemic. They presented themselves as smart and confident. It's easy to stand with a crowd. It takes courage to stand alone. Our students are trained to conduct value-based assemblies to build their self-esteem and communication skills. International Yoga Day was observed on 21st June and different yoga postures were taught to the students. Doctors' Day was celebrated on 1st of July to recognize and thank the medical practitioners for their relentless efforts. Grandparents' Day was commemorated on 26 June to create awareness among the children to honor and express gratitude to their parents for their grandparents for their love, care and support. Fire Safety Day was organized on 10th August to prepare the students for actions in case of emergencies. Parents' Day involvement in their child's learning is quite noteworthy. Parent-teacher interface meeting is a regular program every month. Everyone who is born in this great land has only one identity. We are all Indians. Independence Day and Republic Day was celebrated with patriotic spirit by hoisting the national flag. Students presented their talents to their dances, speeches and songs. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way and shows the way. The investiture ceremony was held on 2nd September 2022. Sister Floropia, our principal, handed the baton to the newly elected students and congratulated them. They took the oath of being dedicated to their services and being responsible leaders. The Provincial Superior, Sister Nikesh, and Vice Provincial, Sister Rose, paid a visit to the school on 7th August 2022. They were fascinated by the performances of the students and the activities of the school. To promote love and respect to nature, the staff and students took pride in planting fruit and flower-bearing plants and vegetables on Nature Conservation Day. Commemorating the birth of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishna, a profound yet entertaining program was organized by the students, emphasizing the importance of teachers in nurturing them. To cherish Indian culture and pay respect to Hindi language, Hindi Divas was celebrated. The school was decorated beautifully by lighting the diyas on Diwali Day, and there were energetic performances by the students. Every child is a different kind of flower, and all together they make this world a beautiful garden. On 14 November, Children's Day was celebrated by the teachers to their scintillating performances with radiance and loveliness. Santa Claus welcomed the children with sweets on 22nd December as we celebrated Christmas in the school. Colorful programs were presented by the students like dances, skits, star and candle Christmas tree decoration, and crib making. A small act of kindness can have a very large impact on someone else. An outreach program was organized for the students to an old age home in Navasa. All the students very generously took a huge amount of pulses and treats for the inmates and had a special entertainment session for them. Winning isn't getting ahead of others, it's getting ahead of yourself. Throughout the academic year, the school have hosted a lot of intellectual and cultural competitions for the students like mathematics competition, handwriting competition, card making, spelling bee, elocution, class decoration, theatre and gratitude day to develop their innate talents. Other competitions like fancy dress competition, Rakhi making, cook without fire, teacher versus student, best out of waste, kite making, family tree, clay molding, and flag making competition show a lot of enthusiasm. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. Our school held a very interesting subject-wise exhibition on 19th November 2022. These exhibits were attractive and colorful. There is only one difference between dreams and aims. Dream requires effortless sleep and aim requires sleepless efforts. The students also participated in International Olympiad in English, Science, Maths, GK, Computers and Drawing. Your extracurricular activities can tell more about you than your grades. Our physical training instructors show great care and interest in the field of games and sports. The school organized activities like skating, theatre, Zumba aerobics, and drawing classes. Beautiful spot, delicious food, good music, and excellent company is what picnic is all about. The school picnic was held on 19 January 2023 at Agatya Resort. A lot of fun activities like boating, dancing bridge, rain dance, magic show, puppet show were enjoyed by all. The child mother outing was a great remembrance to all. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. It is with grateful heart we proclaim that the school received its first permission directly at the hands of the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Eknath Shindeji, in the presence of Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Devendra Fadnavisji, and the Educational Minister, Shri Deepak Kesargarji. No gift can ever match the gift of knowledge that you give to us every single day. The school management, staff and students organized a celebration for our dear principal, Dr. Sister Flora P. Borges, and congratulated her for a successful completion of PhD in education. The students performed diverse dances and adult activities to celebrate her life and success. Here I conclude with a thought: let us try to leave the earth a better place than when we arrived. Thank you.
Every moment of life, we, the student of St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, celebrate our first annual day. Come savor the moments.
Here it is, between the bread and the next. Here it is, in the instance you discover a new perceived you. Here it is, in the fine line between the twilight and sunset. Here it is, a moment, a lifetime. Are you living this moment? What a magic that light, brief word, moment holds.
It is weighty with glory, joy, exaltation as metamorphosis steps in. Our lives are packed with moment, each telling its own tale and filling our life to its brim for all its brevity. It is an experience, a metamorphosis, through which one becomes better and wiser person. Right now, we have the most pleasurable moments as we unfold before your eager gaze our first annual epoch, Metamorphosis.
आपले जीवन सुखदायक क्षणांनी भरले आहे. येतो हे आपण आमच्या छोट्याशा बाल कलाकारांद्वारे एका छोट्याशा नाटिकेद्वारे पाहणार आहोत.
Sir, what are you digging for?
Beta, I'm digging to find the treasure that is laid hidden in these grounds. That treasure that can change destiny, that can lead us in the true light. I wish someone could help us to uncover the treasure.
You mean not the precious stones, gold and pearls?
Not that treasure, ma'am. What I mean is the treasure of wisdom, of that true knowledge. The treasure that could enlighten young minds with pure light.
Yes, we will plant the seeds of true enlightenment, seeds of wisdom. It will be called St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, a treasure house where the students will learn to explore, engage and empower in the light.
Sister, help me to grow in that shining light, to be radiant and to find the essence of my life and living.
Come then, my little angel, let me show you the way as we take the divine touch through this prayer dance.
basic home, we will go to explore, engage and empower. We say our motto in the light, in the light. We will walk with fun and bring great honor to St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School. St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School. Our school will be loyal and true. Keep those for the work and play. Engage and empower. We say our motto in the light, in the light. We will walk with fun and bring great honor to St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School. St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School.
We make with our family is everything. Let us live these moments to live life to the full, to explore new avenues in the light.
उंगली पकड़ के चला ममता के आंचल में पला तेरी उंगली पकड़ के चला ममता के आंचल में पला माँ जैसे खोया कहना चाहूँ भी तो तुमसे क्या कहूँ तुमको पाया है तो जैसे खोया कहना चाहूँ भी तो तुमसे क्या कहूँ किसी ज़बान में भी वो लफ्ज़ ही नहीं कि जिनमें तुम हो क्या तुम्हें बता सकूं अगर कहूँ तुम सासी कायनात में नहीं है कहीं तारीफ ये भी तो सच है कुछ भी नहीं तुमको पाया है तो जैसे खोया सच है कुछ भी नहीं
काळजी करणारं मन म्हणजे बाप मुलगी म्हणजे खेळणं नसतं हो एका बापाच्या शरीराच्या बाहेर हसत आताच आमच्या चिमुकल्या बालिका व त्यांचे वडील यांनी खूप छान प्रकारे सादर केले आहे जर तुम्हाला हे नृत्य गोड वाटले असेल तर होऊन जाऊ द्या जोरदार टाळ्या जोरदार टाळ्या
Wow, the evening is heaven, breathed with the parents and children's dance.
Do you know the human is a social being? We do not live an isolated life.
Yes, we live in a family.
Yes, I would like to say that Family means father and mother. I love you.
Families are like branches of the tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain the same.
I agree. Just as the plant moves towards the light, the motto of the school also teaches us that we together as a family should be guided with the divine light to explore the world and care for it.
Wait, hold your breath. Can you hear the soft feet tapping?
Yes.
मेरी दुनिया तू ही रे मेरी खुशियाँ मेरी खुशियाँ तू ही रे मेरी दुनिया तू ही रे मेरी खुशियाँ तू ही रे रात दिन तेरे लिए सजदे करूं दुआएं मांगू ये मैं यहाँ अपने लिए रब से तेरी बनाए मांगू खुशियों की सपनों की अपनों की ये तस्वीर है जादू के लम्हों की मेरे दिल के सभी तकदीरों की मेरे दिल की ये बगिया है जो इस गुलशन की नदिया है यहाँ हर फूल 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 ब्यूटीफुल मेरे दिल है और दिया है सितारा ये दिया है यहाँ हर पल 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 ब्यूटीफुल तकरार है मगर प्यार बिखरा पड़ा मुसीबत अगर कोई आ पड़ी हर दिल में खड़ा तो तस्वीर है आंसुओं से लगी देख कर आंख है छलकी सी तस्वीर है खून के रिश्तों की जो मेरी सांसों में है बसी किसी कागज की पुड़िया में मेरे रख लूं मैंने दिया में ये सारे टूट 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 ब्यूटीफुल बसा लूं पलकिया में रख लूं पलकिया में यहाँ हर पल 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 ब्यूटीफुल मेरे दिल की ये बगिया है जो इस गुलशन की नदिया है
fancy dress competition and kite making competition and family tree competition. In flag making competition. Abhinandan Mathe secured second position in flag making competition. Competition. Ashkan Khan secured first position in class decoration competition, second in fancy dress competition and kite making competition, cook without fire competition. Advi Munod secured first position in family tree competition. Aryan Sarode secured first position in Rakhi making competition, cook without fire competition, fancy dress competition and kite making competition. Rajveer Damale secured first position in best out of waste competition. In Rakhi making competition, third in star decoration competition.
अद्वैत काळे, Bhumi Savai secured first position in flag making competition. Bhumi Bhumkar secured second position in Rakhi making competition, third in star decoration competition. Advait Kale secured second position in clay molding competition. Anjali Jagtap secured second position in family tree competition. Darsh Chutar secured second position in teachers versus students competition and third in Rakhi making competition. Sanjeevan Tribhavan secured second position in flag making competition. Vihan Zadov secured second position in best out of west competition. Vishwajit Avale secured third position in teachers versus students competition. In flag making competition. Sanjit Gavane secured third position in family tree competition. Sanvi Jagtap third in best out of west competition. Agam Oswal secured third position in kite making competition. Vanshika Agrawal secured third position in cook without fire competition. Shivansh Argade secured third position in clay molding competition. Military competition and second in flag making competition. Ishwari Bade secured first position in flag making competition and third in best out of west competition. Sharanya Adav secured first position in class decoration competition, second in kite making competition. Krishna Chavan secured first position in best out of west competition. Manvi Bhatgade secured first position in kite making competition. Mastan Sheikh secured second position in family tree competition. Arav Kadam secured second position in best out of west competition. Sharbari Khilare secured third position in family tree competition and flag making competition. Arav Kadam secured second position in best out of west competition. Sharvari Khilare secured third position in family tree competition and flag making competition. Grade 1. Secured first position in cook without fire competition, candle decoration competition, fancy dress competition. Backward secured first position in teachers versus students competition. Position in left and right hand handwriting competition. Ira Vanjari secured first position in Rakhi making competition, best art of west competition, flag making. Siddharth Bachkar secured first position in family trip competition and third in candle decoration competition. Second position in card making competition. Advika Raskar secured second position in cook without fire competition, best art of west competition, candle decoration competition and kite making competition. Viraj Gunjal secured second position in flag making competition. Arjun Balal secured first position in card making competition, second in fancy dress competition, third in best art of west competition. Suraj Nimse secured second position in left and right handwriting competition and mathematics competition. Shaurya Gaikwad secured second position in family tree competition and third in flag making competition. Aditi Salunke secured second position in mathematics competition. Pranav Mate secured third position in left and right handwriting competition and kite making competition. Kanak Shikare secured third position in family tree competition.
सर थोडंच तिकडे
धन्यवाद.
सूरज जैसे चमकेंगे देखे है साडी अखियां ने है सपने अंबराने ए सपने अंबराने बूंद बूंद जोड़ेंगे पल पल दूर दूर बह जाएंगे फिर नाच मंदरा दे फिर नाच मंदरा दे है जाना पड़े ना कम हमको तो जिंदगी
जिंकूया चला जगूया चला जिंकूया चला जगूया चला जिंकूया
विजयाच्या गोष्ट आपली सोडूया क्षण हसले जगण्याचे अन अश्रू काही बघूया अर्थ हाच जगण्याचा जिंकण्यातही शोधूया भरकटलेल्या वाटा हाती धरून परतूया सगळ्या करूया पडूया पडला तर जिंकूया उठूया पडूया उठूया खेळूया सोडती पुन्हा बादल मनाची पंख सोनेरी नवे लावणी झेप ही आकाशी जंग जंग हे पुन्हा
participate in activities and competition to build their self-esteem and confidence.
एंगेज म्हणजे प्रतिबद्धता. विद्यार्थ्यांनी जीवन जगत असताना प्रतिबद्धता या मूल्याचा वापर केला पाहिजे. जीवनामध्ये कितीही संकटे आली, आत्ताच इयत्ता दुसरीच्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी सादर केलेल्या नृत्यातून आपण पाहिले तर आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना पाठबळ देण्यासाठी तुम्हा आम्हा सर्वांच्या जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्याच पाहिजे.
In flag making competition and teacher versus students competition. Arpita Gavani has secured first position in card making competition, Inauguration second in best out of best competition. Arohi Shinde first in cook without fire competition, kite making competition and third in elocution competition. Shaurya Kadam has secured first position in left and right handwriting competition, teacher versus student competition. Aradhya Fulari has secured first position in Rakhi making competition and flag making competition. Akhilesh Londe has secured first position in family tree making competition, second in kite making competition and third in flag making competition. Advait Bamanpalle has secured second position in left and right handwriting competition and cook without fire competition, third in Christmas tree decoration competition. सर्वांनी प्लीज लेकरांना प्रोत्साहन करण्यासाठी टाळ्या वाजूया. Praganya Dude has secured second position in family tree competition and third in kite making competition. Rajveer Tanpure has secured second position in fancy dress competition and third in best out of west competition and family tree competition. Shardul Lohkre has secured third position in fancy dress competition. Shrinay Bhadgale has secured third position in left and right handwriting competition. Grade 3. Asta Navin Agarwal has secured first position in kite making competition, second in cook without fire competition, third in left and right handwriting competition, snowman decoration competition and fancy dress competition. Arnav Wankhade has secured first in left and right handwriting competition, fancy dress competition and second in best out of west competition. Arush Gajbhev has secured first in card making competition,
cook without fire competition, teacher versus student competition, and second in snowman decoration competition. Veena Jagtap has secured first in Rakhi making competition, second in left and right handwriting competition, family tree competition, third in teacher versus students competition, and flag making competition. Sarvadnya Vitnor has secured first in best out of west competition. Deshna Gandhi has secured first position in family tree competition and flag making competition, second in fancy dress competition, and third in kite making competition. Arham Hussain has secured first position in snowman decoration competition, second in flag making competition, and third in best out of west competition. In kite making competition and third in family tree competition. Grade 4. Cushion competition, kite making competition, and family tree competition. Third in crib making competition. Sarthak Jai Bhai has secured first position in elocution competition and second in cook without fire competition. Vihan Erande has secured first position in mathematics competition and family tree competition, second in teachers versus student competition, crib making competition and fancy dress competition, third in elocution competition and kite making competition. Rajvi Badgale has secured first position in kite making competition, second in best out of west competition and flag making competition, third in left and right handwriting competition and fancy dress competition. Yash Khorde has secured first position in cook without fire competition, best out of west competition, crib making competition and flag making competition, and second in left and right handwriting competition. Pranav Admane has secured first in left and right handwriting competition, Rakhi making competition, third in flag making competition. Rajdeep Gadekar has secured third position in best out of west competition. Gauravi Shikhare has secured third position in family tree competition. Thank you, sir. Grade 1 has secured first position for theatre competition.
Dear Sister Flora, my dear sisters, my dear fathers, the respected guests, my dear parents, teachers, non-teaching staff, and my dear children. It's wonderful to be here this evening to see and witness the first annual day in St. Joseph's. For the Christians today, we celebrate the feast of St. Joseph, the patron of the school. And on this day, seeing the beautiful performance of our children, I heartily congratulate them and the teachers who prepared them. His amazing performance, Tiny Tots, not only they danced, but they danced with their mothers and they danced with their father. So my dear parents, when you go back home, make your home a stage whenever you are tired, together with your wife, husband and children, begin to dance. This is a beautiful lesson the school has given to all the parents. How to get rid of your anxieties, worries, uncertainties, and just enjoy a real family life. Now, the purpose of the school is not just for the sake of building a school and beginning an institution of learning. The purpose of this school is to remind the parents, your children are not your children. They are God's gift to you. The children may look ordinary. The children may come from a poor background. The children may come from difficult circumstances, but they are God's gift to you. In the eyes of the God, every child is very, very precious. I always say every human person is the masterpiece of God's creation. And this creation is in your hand, how you look after them. After coming to a certain age, by sending them to school, you don't forget your responsibilities. Your home is the first school. The parents are the first teachers. The children observe. The children imitate. And they try to live like you. Therefore, be the best example. When you send them to the schools, teachers, allow the children to rediscover their potentiality. They may look ordinary, but they're meant for something higher, something extraordinary. So together with parents and teachers, we have to create that space for the children to grow. Space, in a sense, removing the hurdles. Anything the child encounters, so the child may grow. The child grows not only with nourishing food, the child grows not with beautiful clothes, the child grows by your touch, by your love. These are the beautiful human qualities, these are the divine qualities. And therefore, when the children come here, they receive something at home that is love. And therefore, they are very free and open to learn anything. When they come to the school, teachers, you have your own families. You have your own children. But when you come here, this is new home. Every child that enters, treat the child like your own. Call the child by name. That makes a lot of difference. Occasionally take the child close to you, touch them, be patient. The child may not cooperate in the beginning. You think he's a dull-headed. No, it's not a dull-headed. There are certain flowers, it takes time to blossom. It remains like a bud for a little longer time. But it blossoms, it has its beauty, it has color, it has its fragrance. These are your children. I pray for you. Times are difficult times. It's not easy. Earlier, most of us elders know, they're coming from families where 7, 8 children were there. There was happiness, there was peace. Today, there may be 1, there may be 2, and you find it very difficult. Times are changing, circumstances are different, and therefore we have to have patience. Secondly, since I am standing before you as a bishop, as a priest, so I use my own language. Pray. Whichever religion you follow, pray. There's only prayer that will help you to cope with situations seen, unseen. And therefore, I pray for you. May God bless you. Bless the principal, the teachers, the non-teaching staff, and the children. God bless.
पदोपदी पसरुनी निखारे यशोकीर्तीचे धागे यशोकीर्तीचे धागे अशा प्रकारे आमच्या तिसरीच्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी खूपच छान नृत्य सादर केले आहे. आमच्या मुलांचे कौतुक करण्यासाठी होऊन जाऊ द्या की जोरदार टाळ्या.
Wow, incredible performance! Our great leaders even today influence our lives by the sacrifices and contributions they made to our nation. Our school motto also
also beckons us to contribute to the society in whatever ways we can.
Or sin, it must be felt in the heart. Standing here, looking around, I'm inclined to wonder and thank God for the festive mood we witnessed today. So on behalf of the management of St. Joseph Higher Secondary School, I would like to mention that these were the efforts of many. The magnanimity of a person is seen in the momentous impressions created. I must say that these characteristics are true of a person in Right Reverend Bishop Lutz Daniel, who blessed the school and this occasion with his gracious presence. Thank you, Your Lordship, for your shepherding presence. Sri Arun Anandkar, presently a Special Secretary to the Governor of Maharashtra, is the connoisseur of administrative powers to its fullness, yet very down-to-earth personality who takes interest in the well-being of all. We thank you, sir, for your timely help and support. Our provincial superior is a true commingle of guidance, prayerful support, and leadership. Along with Sister Rose Corte, our Vice Provincial, she has made this dream of education grow in the small hamlet of Handinimgaon. Your presence today is truly uplifting to our staff, parents, and students. St. Joseph Higher Secondary School has the fineness of architectural attention to the minutest constructive details, all because of the hard work of Mr. Prashant Nathe, Mr. Kailash Patil, Mr. Jai Prakash Nair, Mr. Amjad, Mr. Ishwar, and their skilled labors. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. It's more blessed to give than to receive. I thank the Talsidar of Nevasa, Sister Sri Rupesh Surana, the District Education Officer, Sri Shivaji Karad Sir, for helping us attain the school permission in due time. A word of thanks to our parish priest, Father Dilip, and our assistant parish priest, Father John, for their supporting presence and guidance. To all the religious fathers, sisters, friends, neighbors, and all well-wishers for gracing this occasion and blessing the institution. Mr. Surendra Kamble and Mr. Sandeep Kamble and family are landowners for being so gracious in providing us the place for parking. Heartfelt thanks goes to our Sarpanch and all the media personnel for the coverage and publicity. पाण्याशिवाय किंमत नाही धारण्याच्या मातीला, सुगंधाशिवाय किंमत नाही फुलाच्या जातीला. रासिक मायबाप हो तुमच्याशिवाय किंमत नाही आजच्या आमच्या कार्यक्रमाला. Thank you is just a simple word, but having loads of sentiments. I'm highly obliged to tell you that on one clarion call, our parents came forward to sponsor the inaugural stalls, the trophies, and the refreshment for today. It was beyond my expectation. I would like to call upon our Provincial Superior Sister Nikesh and our Vice Provincial Sister Rose to honor our parents with a stole and a plant. I now call upon the parents who had sponsored these three things, that is, the stalls, the trophies, and the refreshments for today. Dr. Swapnil Balal, Dr. Santosh Pulari, please come up. Sri Avdut Lokhare, Sri Ganesh Sawai, Sri Swapnil Padgale, Sri Kailash Kadam, Sri Mahesh Tanapure, Sri Ranjit Shinde, Sri Vijay Londe, Sri Rajendra Gawane,
Shri Swapnil Dude, Shri Chandrakant Gunjal, Shri Govind Bapale, Shri Sandeep Sarode. Let your claps not go dim. It's a big contribution, and really our parents were there for me. I would also continue my speech because it may take time. I would like to extend my genuine thanks to Sister Joshi, Principal of St. Mary's School, for providing us with the chairs and the supporting staff for help. Our parent students, Mr. Sanjay Gorpade for the mandap, decorations and lighting, Mr. Ravi Bhairat for the photography and videography for the videos and the PPT presentation. Mr. Manjunath for all the flex presentation that you will be seeing it displayed inside the school buildings. No school can function well without a team of dedicated teachers and supporting staff. As the adage goes, through time and efforts, the mulberry tree becomes a silk gown. I thank my dear sisters Grace Lobo, Saija and Mukta, all my teachers and coordinating staff for initiating, planning and executing and taking care of every detail of the day's event. Dear parents, I thank you for your presence this evening, for all the support and help rendered to make this mega event a grand success. A word of appreciation to the parents of the kindergarten section for taking time to come for the practices in spite of your unavoidable commitments. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling on in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by our dedicated parents who willfully volunteered to take up the task of monitoring the parking areas, seating arrangements, distribution of the refreshment, and the discipline. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take up the completion of the task beyond their comfort zone. And at last but not the least, you, my dear students, all the cheers should go to you for putting up such a glittering surprise. Yes, it should be a little louder. It has taken much time and effort to conceive and create this beautiful masterpiece, St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School. Today, I thank all my sisters and staff of Nyanmata Convent, St. Mary's Convent, for their efforts and timely guidance, for the presence of all our sisters from Morello Home and St. Joseph's Convent, Nasik. Thanks for gracing this occasion. Continue to have a splendid, lovely and enjoyable evening. Thank you.
Everybody, world about the Father. Tell the world about the
सर्व पालकांनी पाल्याच्या सेवेचं जोरदार कौतुक करावे.
And he loves me. Tell the world about his power and majesty.
Don't stop clapping.
Come on, move and freeze. Put your right hand on your left knee, your left hand on your right. Your knees move in and out, your hands stay tight. Now keep on with your moving, but switch hands on your knees. Keep on moving in and out till we say freeze. Come on, move and freeze. Come on, move and freeze.
Parents,
come on,
don't freeze
and freeze.
Keep clapping.
Come on, move and freeze. Put one hand across your shoulder, one hand across your back. Now jump in place. Do you like it like that? Yeah! Now switch hands across your shoulder and switch hands across your back. Now just be nimble, just be quick, just like Jack. Come on, jump and freeze. Come on, jump and freeze. Come on, jump and freeze. Come on, jump, freeze. Army worlds are coming to. So what do you think that I dare do? Well, I raised my rod and I cleared my throat, and all of Pharaoh's army did the dead man's flow. I said, oh baby, my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 let my people go. Yeah, 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 let my people go.
A kind request to all the dignitaries to proceed to Block A after the national anthem. A gentle reminder to all parents, you can get your children from Green Room Block B at the end of the program. We would like to inform you that the admission for the new academic year 2023-24 are open from nursery to grade 7. We have come to the end of the first annual day of St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, Handinimgaon. Thank you for your presence and blessings. To evoke feelings of patriotism, I request you all to rise to honor the country as true Indians while we sing the national anthem.
Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Vanga, Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Jaladhi, Taranga. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे.